So this is a low intermediate new song that I've just written this morning for you. And before we start, let's remind ourselves those comma is to determine the phrasing. So a phrase is like musical melody unit. And then I also have, and so you see, those kind of comma everywhere. What I meant to do is this kind of phrasing curve. If you are able to print it out, it's in the chat. The other thing is a very special sign of mine. Because sometimes Debussy puts the chord note into the right hand, you might think to play this note loud, but no, please play it soft. Why is it soft? Because it belongs there. But to make it simple, we put it in the right hand, like simple to execute. So when you see that's my personal sign of a triangle above one note, it's because, and this is valid for the other version, the intermediate version as well. You see a triangle, it means just play that one super soft to blend in with your left hand, which is providing your chord, okay? And then my next sign that some of you might be not familiar with, low intermediate, is this one. It's called fermata. It means just hold it long, take a deep breath. That's it. And then again, this is the phrasing because this completely is an ending. So take your time here with this fermata, and then only then play this very loosely, stretch. That's why I put here, stretch all of this, starting from that note. Okay, so that I'm avoiding, Italian terms that you have to memorize. So I put it in English, stretch all of this. The only symbol you really should know is this one, which is repeated here, and it just means hold it for longer than what it's written. So if it's written for 3 beats, hold it maybe 4 or 5 beats, right? Yes, so the comma for me means a phrase. So that's another phrase. Here's another symbol you should know that I use is a fingering that has a circle. For the low intermediate, I do this so that I'm helping you. That finger that has a circle is number 2 finger, but it's crossing over your thumb. So you're going where you're crossing your 2 over your thumb. So the circle is that. That's what it means. So you also have it up here because your thumb here is on a higher note held over by a tide. And then here you're crossing your 3 over. So those are the symbols I use. Whenever you see a circling, that finger is crossing over your thumb, which is held tied over. So you're not repeating that. Okay, so remember the ties, don't repeat that. And if you have printed it, the link is on the chat. Somebody repost low intermediate on the chat. And now I'm going to demonstrate this. And unfortunately my OBS not working. So I have to play now this for you. The first phrase and then the second phrase. So just know that when I say first phrase, I meant here up to the comma. And then the second phrase is that to there, in which you will have a finger crossing over. And there are a few ties. So when you do print, please X out everything. So here comes. So take a picture of it if you cannot download immediately yet the low intermediate song called Clearly Unclear. And now you're going to see my fingers doing, I think it's this, no, I can't remember which is which. Yeah, that's the right one. Right hand of Debussy. You're in C position, and you're going to play G first, 2, 3, and then the rest of the C chord, C and E. 2, 3, tied. So basically you're starting with a C chord, right? So G, 2, 3, the other 2 notes. 2, 3, tied, and then D, E, D. That's your first phrase. Easy enough? The second phrase, it starts with a rest, and then you got C, D, C, C. One more time. That's how it starts. Second phrase. C, D, C, C. Tied. Cross your three over. That's what the three circle is there for. B, C, B. Second phrase again. C, D, C, C. Tied. Cross over the three. B, C. And that's it. Two phrases. Right hand. Next. On bar 10, you have a very long phrase, and it would be in G position except the thumb is on the F, and that thumb has to play very, very soft because this thumb on F is part of your chord, which is, we'll put the two hands later, but so play this F really soft, and then have all of these fingers in the G position, so I can just say the number of the finger and you'll get it, right? It's easier to think about your finger numbers. So F very soft, and then 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1. One more time, the F softly. Then 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1. That's your phrase number 3. And then you move your hand down one notch. Now, thumb is on F again, but all the other fingers are next to each other, and you go F, G, F, then you cross the 2 over to E. So that's your second line. Let's do the third phrase again. I'll play the left hand just so it sounds nicer, but focus on learning your right hand. F soft, and then 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1. Then the rest, and then move your hand down to F position. F, G, F. Cross with the 2. Okay. So now you have the third and fourth phrase. Third line and last line, bar 16. And again, if you haven't seen the link to the low intermediate, the score of which I'm talking about, here it is again in the chat. The bar 16th, your fifth phrase, is in a D minor position. So all white keys, thumb on D, and you're going to play E, F, E, 5. So the fingering is the same. That's as earlier. That's why I was calling the fingers instead of the notes. 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1. Those are the fingers for the bar 10 and a few bars later, as well as the bar 16 and a few bars later is the same finger. 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1. Earlier we had it here, right? We had the 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1. So earlier we had it there, so that you can see that there is a sequence. Let me show it to you one more time. Where's my share? Here is my share. Unfortunately, I had to scroll a little. I'm hoping you're seeing both lines now. So if I take out that first note, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1, followed by a shift in your hand. Your hand shifts down one notch. You got 1, 2, 1 with a 2 crossover, right? And look at the third line, same thing. 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1, with the same kind of shift. And this is why I choose a certain fingering for my, low intermediate, because then you can kind of like 1, 2, 1 with the 2 crossover. You see that fingering wise, you have exactly the same fingers from this line, starting with bar 10 to this line starting bar 16. You just have a different starting point. So I'm taking off this note, which is supposed to be soft and belonging to your chord. If you compare this 2 3 2 2 3 2 5 2 1 2 1, right? That is the same as the one below, except you started on E. This one 2 3 2 5 2 1 2 1. Whereas the line before on 10 is 2 3 2 5 2 1 2 1. And the way they move towards the short bit after is the same way. You move one notch down. You move the entire hand one notch down, and you go 1 2 1, cross over your 2 over your thumb. And we move the same way even when we're down here at the phrase on bar 16. 2 3 2 5 2 1 2 1. And that one we started on the D minor position. I'll just put it lightly here for you to remember. Here, this one, you are in the G position. I just put the word G for G position. It's not, the first note is not G. Just put your hand in G position, okay? And then maybe I should just type it so it's cleaner. All right, I should type it in for you. And let's type it here. You're in G position, whereas down here, you are in D minor position, following the same fingering. And in both lines, you're pulling your hand down in order to play the next part. Just one down by one notch. That's why I drew a hand with an arrow down. And then again, as we've seen earlier, the fingering with the circle means that you're crossing that index over your thumb. So now you could kind of memorize this, right? All you have to do is memorize that you're in G position. You're going to pull your hand down in by one notch. And you're in D minor position, and you're going to pull your hand down one notch. So now I'm going to stop sharing because the link for that paper, again, is already on your chat. And now you can focus on my hand. So bar 10 without the first note, which is the stretching out of that thumb in G position to the very soft F. But let's not do that one. Just 2 3 2 4 5, right? We're in G position. 2 3 2 5 2 1 2 1. Shift your hand down. 1 2 1. Then cross over to that one. And notice that once you cross over, you're in this position, ready for the bottom line. And then, which is a D minor position. And we're gonna sing the same fingers. 2 3 2 5 2 1 2 1. We shift again, one notch down. 1 2 1 with a crossover. So there you go. You've memorized the whole thing, basically. Okay, so that's the right hand. Now the bottom, I will explain that later. But let's record a different one for the left hand.